Hello everyone, welcome back to the Football Chat Live and welcome back to our second game of Day 4 of Euro 2024, and this game is the second one of Match Week 1 in Group E. We've already seen a brilliant surprise and one hell of a game. Romania beating Ukraine by 3-0, an absolutely huge result for Romania, thoroughly deserved. They were brilliant, but now we turn our attention to the other two sides in Group E, Belgium versus Slovakia. And Belgium, they will have high hopes for this tournament. A very decent side who want to get out the group pretty comfortably and will hope to push on and reach the latter stages. For Slovakia, they know it's going to be a tough game tonight. They know they're going to be up against it, but they are going to give it a shot. Belgium, they will see the drop of points for Ukraine earlier today, and they will feel that if they are to get a win tonight, they should see themselves pretty much through, and they should see themselves being very comfortable at the top of the group. But Romania, definitely the curveball in Group E. Maybe Slovakia can join them, could, be the cat amongst the pigeons there. But realistically, we are expecting a pretty solid Belgian win. They look good in qualifying, they've looked good in build-up. Lukaku has been putting up some incredible numbers for the national team. Lots of talent in the side. And speaking of that side, let's get into the Belgian lineup then. It is a 4-2-3-1 for Belgium. And, let me get it up. Cohen Casteels starting goal for Belgium. Obviously, no Courtois in the squad due to the fact that he has been out injured all season. A back four then of Carrasco, De Bast, Woutface and Timothy Castagna. A midfield pivot of Amadou Onana and Oral Mangala. And then across the three, Doku on the left-hand side, Trossard on the right. They could be either way round, but it probably will be that way round. And De Bruyne taking the attack midfield role, and then Romelu Lukaku leading the line for Belgium once again. And we know for his national side, he is an incredible striker, and we don't need to talk about Kevin De Bruyne, do we? We know how good he is, a phenomenal footballer. And if Belgium are to win today, he will probably be the man that they can thank. Looking to that Slovakia side that have got a tough task today, Martin Dubravka dons the gloves for Slovakia. It is in a back four of Hanko, Skriniar, Vavro and Pekarik. A midfield three then of Duda, Lobotka and Kuka. And then the front three with Harrison on the left, Schranz on the right and Bozanic leading the line. Decent side, few household names, few very well known names in there, but realistically, compared to the quality of the Belgium squad, Slovakia are going to struggle today. But yeah, looking forward to this one then. Think it's going to be very, very interesting because, Belgium will know this after today. I think it is very obvious that this is going to be the easiest game in the group for Belgium. So that puts pressure on that they need to win. That being said, it's the easiest game in the group for a reason. They have far better quality than Slovakia do. And Belgium should have, those high quality players, Trossard, De Bruyne, Lukaku. They should have enough. They have the ability to see off Slovakia here with, pretty easily. For Slovakia, they're going to be very much like some teams we've seen in this tournament, very similar to Serbia. Big, strong, physical, going to sit defensive. I like the fact they're not playing a 5-back, clearly showing they want to play on the front foot sometimes. And similarly to Slovenia and Romania, they're going to want to sit deep, sit in their system, but when they get the opportunity to come forward, they are going to try and rush away with it. Bring the pace on the counter, use that front three, very, very decent players in there, and if you give them opportunities, they will take them. The problem for Slovakia today will be finding opportunities. They've got to find chances to counter Belgium. Equally, I think we're going to see Belgium with a lot of the ball, a lot of the possession, a lot of the chances, and Slovakia, if they do get a chance, A, it'll be very rare, and B, it'll be very important. But overall, I think this will be a good game. I mean, we've seen a lot of very, very exciting games, and apart from Group C, every single game has had 3 goals or more. I could definitely see that happening today. If Belgium want to go out there and make a statement, look what Spain did, look what Germany did. If Belgium want to prove that they're up there to fight, they want to win big today. So that will be a very, very important job for them. And Slovakia, to be honest, it's about pride. That they won't expect to get out of this group. And even if they do, they're not expecting to beat Belgium today. They know that the points will be up for grabs against Romania. The points will be up for grabs against Ukraine. This game for Slovakia, if they take something from it, would be absolutely brilliant. But I don't think they'll be too disappointed if they are on the wrong end of the result today. For Belgium, it is imperative that they win. Failure to win today, and suddenly they're in big trouble because Ukraine are a very, very good side. And Romania have already proven today that they are going to take some stopping because they have been absolutely brilliant in the 90 minutes that they played against Ukraine this morning. That was a really good game, really good stream. Hopefully we can back that up with this game here, and obviously Austria-France later on. But yeah, this should be a decent affair, but should go one way, and Belgium should have that. You know, I think my one concern for Belgium is their backline. I don't think Belgium's defence is very strong. I don't think Woutface and De Bast are the type of centre-halves that, you know, can win tournaments, that can go deep in tournaments. And that's my big concern for Belgium going later in the tournament. However, tonight, I don't think they'll need to worry. I doubt Slovakia are going to put their backline under much pressure. But I do think as the tournament goes on, as they get deeper towards the round of 16, towards the quarterfinals, that back four will be tested. And for me, I don't think they're good enough. I really don't, especially when they haven't got Thibaut Courtois behind them. I know Castells is a very good goalkeeper, but still, that back four does not fill me with confidence. So later in the tournament, that could be a problem. But realistically, today, I doubt that's going to come much of a cropper unless Slovakia can find something from nothing. You know, perform against the odds, give it their best shot and see what happens. But yeah, lovely. Again, brilliant atmospheres at every single game we've seen at Euro 2024. Today is exactly the same. Two fan bases who, you know, are very, very passionate, very, very loud, and will back their team to the hill. The sea of red mostly around the stadium for Belgium because they want to get their tournament off to a winning start. Yellowstone, welcome to the stream, saying hello. Hello, mate. Welcome. This should be very, very good. And I think, you know, Slovakia, they've got to, again, take those intervals, survive the first 5, survive the first 10 minutes. You know, if you can do that, then you can start to work your way into the game. The big problem when, you know, you play sides like this sometimes is that they can find themselves out of the game before it's even got going. So for Slovakia, they need to hold firm, be strong, don't concede early, and then as the game goes on, they can start to warm into it and start to really, you know, try and give Belgium a challenge. But I mean, the main prerogative will do not concede early, because if Belgium score in the first 10-15 minutes, this game might as well be over. And, you know, with that quality that Belgium have, I wouldn't be surprised if they do find the back of the net. I'm expecting a good tournament for Belgium and for Romelu Lukaku. So he will want to start his tournament, you know, I want to open his account today against what they'll class as weaker opposition. But as we've seen earlier, you cannot underestimate your opponents because it might come back to bite you. Yes, I'm asking where Jack is. Jack will join us at half-time. So I did the earlier game. Jack will join me at half-time in this game. And then it will just be Jack for Austria-France later. But we have got a first half here that is going to be very, very exciting. Because if Slovakia do get something for today, that would be absolutely brilliant. You know, you see what it means to clubs when they pull off results, unexpected results. Look at Romania. You know, the elation that they felt after pulling off such a big result against Ukraine was great. If Slovakia could do it against Belgium, it would be even greater. But both sides coming out of the tunnel now then, here in Frankfurt for this game. Lovely, lovely stadium, brilliant arena, packed out stands every single game, once again here. And yeah, hopefully it will deliver. I mean, Belgium could follow in England's footsteps, score early, then, you know, not really attack, but not, you know, the big sides don't do that. Southgate, come on. I'd expect Belgium to go on a bit of a route here. We'll get into predictions in a minute. But yeah, conversations for the group. Realistically, if Belgium play Romania on Saturday and Slovakia play Ukraine on Friday, so if Belgium are to win here, and then they know that they realistically will only need they want to beat, they should beat Romania. That'll be 6 points. That will see them through. As for Slovakia, we're expecting to lose here today, which means there's a lot of pressure on that Ukraine game on Friday. But we've seen Ukraine play today. We know they're beatable. But for Slovakia, they've got to focus on the game today and hope to get something across the line. But yeah, time to do predictions then. And if you are in the chat, do put your prediction in. Let me know what you're thinking for today's game. I'm expecting some big scores coming in. And I will start the running off. I think Belgium will have this pretty comfortably. And I will go for a 3-0 Belgium win. Not too many goals. We haven't seen... I know Jeremy put 5 past Scotland. But apart from that, we haven't seen any absolute batterings. I don't think we'll see that again here. Slovakia... They're a decent unit. They'll work hard. They'll defend well. They'll be hard to break down. So I can't see them conceding too many here. But I'll go for a convincing 3-0 win for Belgium. And it'll be a double from Romelu Lukaku. Because that'll mean he's the first player to score a double at this tournament. And then it will be a third goal coming from Amadou Onana. Going to be a long-range screamer. Because today, we've already seen 2 absolute belters. And I think Belgium will keep that theme up in this game. But yeah, Slovakia have done well to qualify. They pretty tough group, but they're here. That's what matters. And some people just think they're happy to get here, but as we've seen proven in a few games this tournament, teams don't just get here and for a laugh. They get here because they want to compete. And Slovakia will want to show that today. They'll want to show that they won't go down without a fight. That they are here to, give it their best shot. Even whether it's Belgium, whether it's, whoever it is, they're going to give them a good game. They're a very good defensive unit. I'm expecting to see 11 players behind the ball for most of the game. And then hoping to spring on the counter-attack. Yellowstone going 4-3 Belgium win. I mean, that would be a lot of goals. That would be a brilliant game if we are going to see 7 goals. And Nino, welcome to the stream, saying Ola from Portugal. Welcome to you as well. Come from Portugal as well. So, I mean, look at that. Global. What is your prediction for this game? Obviously, Portugal are in action tomorrow. Is it Portugal tomorrow? I think Portugal tomorrow. But yeah, that'll be a good game as well. We're live for that one, as you already know. Live for every single game of this tournament. But the anthems are done now. The Belgians are roaring in the Belgian end, and they're ready to get this game underway. There's quite literally a bloke who has more clothes on his head than on his actual body. Absolute passion. The face paint's out. It looks absolutely brilliant. And again, we spoke about it earlier. The vibrant colours of fan bases we've seen at this tournament. Belgium are another representation. That bright red, a sea of bright red in the crowd, really. But yeah, only a few minutes to go. Yellowstone's gone 4-3. I've gone 3-0 Belgium. If you haven't put your prediction in the chat, get it in there before kickoff. Let me know how you think this game's going to go. Any last thoughts on the lineups? Belgian side pretty strong. Again, I'd expect to see Doku and Trossard causing a lot of problems, especially Jeremy Doku. And I think Doku's massive at tournaments like this. He's a game changer. If you're struggling to find a goal or you're losing in a game, Doku's the kind of player that can find a goal from nothing. And that can save you in knockout competitions. Or, say Slovakia, they're a tough defensive side. If Belgium can't break them down, Jeremy Doku is the type of player to cut through a team. He can break down teams very easily because of his ability. He's got very quick feet, very smart player, very agile, very pacey. So, yeah, I mean, very, very good player. He will be very, very important for Belgium today. Yellowstone has said, I'm changing my prediction to 5-2. Fair enough, so still 7 goals, but more goals for Belgium and less goals for Slovakia. That makes sense. I'd be very surprised if Slovakia could score 3 goals. But yeah, I mean, if Belgium do get 5 here, that would be very impressive. And I don't think Belgium are being put up in the conversation to win it, are they? But you never know. It's a good team. It's a really good team. And if Lukaku can find his feet, and if Doku and Trossard can have explosive tournaments, and De Bruyne can play the way he usually does, they could really make a good go of this. They really, really could. But I guess we will see. It all starts here for Belgium. A big 90 minutes for them to try and find, to try and get 3 points on the board in this opening game against a hard-working Slovakian side. Plenty of Slovakian fans in attendance, absolutely loving it. De Bruyne, he will want to, I feel like he would like a really, really good tournament. And when I say really, really good, I mean, a crazy tournament. He could do with that. Slovakia have got to try and stop him and his Belgium side. But we are about to get underway here then. Big, big game. Every game's a big game. Yeah, 45 minutes to get underway. Any minute now. And it will be Slovakia to get us started in this game. And the ball will be knocked back on the referee's whistle whenever he fancies it. Here we go, we are underway for the second game of today. And Slovakia, they've all ran up. They look like they're going to do the pump it long tactic, and they haven't pumped the ball long. So they're going to hold on to it and knock it around, perhaps trying to confuse Belgium a little bit. And now they're going to get a chance to get up the pitch. Don't know what Slovakia are doing. They've put themselves under a lot of unwanted pressure, and they've been forced out to put it out for a throw. Really strange start from Slovakia. Looked to pump it long, decided to not do it, ended up getting forced back all the way to their goalkeeper, and then eventually being forced out for a throw. They put themselves under that pressure. Really, really not good enough there. Can't afford to do that. You've got to try and retain the ball when you're playing a side like Belgium, who are going to dominate the possession tonight. Yeah, same saying. De Bruyne wants to impress the Saudi scouts. I mean, I see a lot of rumours flying around in the domestic off-season where players will go. And as you say, De Bruyne has been touted with a move across to Saudi Arabia. So he's going to want a good tournament. So if that happens, he could see, his Belgium place slip away a little bit. But yeah, Slovakia still holding on to the ball. Belgium haven't managed to win it off them yet. And this is a positive start from Slovakia. Again, showing they want to play football. They do pump it long there, but can't win the header, and it is back with Castells. He plays it into De Barst. Back out to Yannick Carrasco, playing left back today. We know he likes to get forward. He's got to be careful he doesn't get too far forward. But yeah, Doku again beats his man. Decent tackle though, but Doku keeps going. You can't stop him that easily. Running down the right-hand side. Here is Jeremy Doku. He skips past another player. What's he going to do with it? Plays it to De Bruyne, who pokes it to Lukaku. And that's a really good save from close range from Martin Dubravka. Denying Belgium early on here. Huge moment in this game, 2 minutes in. And that is what I say about Jeremy Doku being a game changer. He is ridiculous. He just skips past 3 tackles like nothing happened. Pass it into De Bruyne. De Bruyne does so well to poke it to Lukaku, who in the 6-yard box smashes it straight at Martin Dubravka. Huge chance very early on. Should have found the back of the net. But Lukaku missing from close range. What a surprise. And Nick Nat, welcome to the stream, mate. Joining just in time for the start of this game. But that's a big chance. Belgium would have hoped to score this early on. You get a chance like that, you've got to take it. Pretty costly. And Domenico Tedesco will be quite frustrated, I think, that his side haven't, Slovakia won't let them have it easy today. To get an opportunity like that so early on, thought that would found the back of the net. Equally, I like Slovakia's commitment to try and play football today. They're not dropping in too deep. They're taking the game to Belgium. And we've seen, Romania did that and it worked. Slovenia did that and it worked. Even if you're the underdog, if you take the game to the bigger side, you can get rewarded by it. And again, Slovakia find themselves in possession once again. That's a nice ball. Doesn't work out though, and it'll go out but it's intercepted. Out for a Slovakia throw on. Francesco Calzona clearly wanting his side to play some nice football today. Not wanting to sit behind the ball and wait to concede. He wants to go, he wants to take the game to Belgium. And quite interestingly, the poll in chat, 67% Belgium, 33% Slovakia. That Slovakian percentage is a lot higher than I'd expect. But clearly people backing the Slovaks to perform today. And to be fair to them, they've started pretty well. Yes, they gave Lukaku a clear chance to score and he didn't take it. But, they're playing football. They're coming out and they're taking the game to Belgium, and I like that. Onana into Castagna to Doku, skips past two players again, slots it into Lukaku. Lukaku's through here. He rounds Dubravka, but his touch is heavy. Falls to Trossard. What can Trossard do with it? Tries to play it across to De Bruyne. Doesn't work out, and another chance that Belgium should have taken. Slovakia are getting very fortunate here. They are all over the place defensively. Belgium are running riot. Jeremy Doku has got the whole team on puppet strings, and he is just making them dance today. And another huge opportunity that they should have taken. Lukaku played for on goal, doesn't even get a shot away. Would have expected better from Belgium. Had two glaring opportunities and not taken them. And the worry of that is they could be punished. Equally, they might get away with it tonight due to the opposition. But as I said, against bigger sides, they must have taken these chances. I'm so shocked they haven't scored yet. But yeah, 5 minutes through here then. Belgium have had two. If you're just joining us, Belgium had two massive chances. Both falling for Romelu Lukaku. One from close range that he fired straight at Dubravka, and that's a loose pass. And Slovakia have a good chance. Big save from Casteels. It's turned in, and the flag's not up, and it's 1-0 Slovakia. And this is what I mean about not taking your chances. Belgium have missed two glaring opportunities. Slovakia have gone up the other end, and they've responded. Absolute mess at the back for Belgium. They are punished for it, and Slovakia lead in this game. Wow. Confusion because he looked miles offside. Gonna watch it back here. Doku messing around in the corner, plays it into his own. He passed it across his own box. You can't pass the ball across your own box. And Slovakia, the first shot's decent enough, saved by Casteels. The rebound falls to somebody. I'll check in a minute, and he turns it home. And from absolutely nothing, Slovakia lead in this game. And Belgium have been punished for not taking those chances. Romelu Lukaku has had one in the 6-yard box that he put straight at the goalkeeper. He had another one where he went through on goal and messed it up and didn't even get a shot away. And now Belgium have been punished for it, and they're 1-0 down Slovakia. AJ wants to saying Slovak won. Yeah, I know, big surprise. Big start to this game. Nick Knack saying Belgium will get plenty more chances onside. He did do well to get back onside. That's smart reading the game. But as you said, Belgium will get chances. They don't need to panic just yet. But once again today, we are seeing the weaker opposition take the game to the bigger side, and it is paying off. Gary under the stream as well saying going with a draw. Fair enough. I don't blame you, because I do think that Belgium will get more chances, but a very fast start to this game. I'm just going to check. For Slovakia, it was Scrans who turned it home. I can't work out who had the initial shot, but a really well taken goal from Scrans on the right hand side for Slovakia. And early on in this game, Slovakia lead. Incredible scenes here. And they're coming forward again, are Slovakia. The ball down the line, coming down the left-hand side. Can it be cut back? No. Good defending from Timothy Castagna, and that will go out for a goal kick. But this game, today, Group E, is full of surprises at the moment. And you have to take your hat off to Slovakia. I mean, they did get lucky that Lukaku has missed big opportunities, but they've taken their chance. And that's all you need to do in these games, is take your chances. It's a really tidy finish from Scrans. You know, as Nick said, he does well to get back on side, but to finish it from that tight angle was very, very clever. Castells couldn't make the double save. Belgium are one down here, but Doku's coming back at Slovakia. Doku's been ridiculous. He skips past his man. It's a bit clumsy in there from the defender. Belgium argue it was handball, but the referee says Doku fouled him. And that will be a Slovakia free kick inside their own penalty area. Wow. I mean, I am very, very surprised at how this first 10 minutes has, transpired. Jack Joying saying, wow, yeah, as you said, incredible, absolutely incredible. Yellowstone saying we may have some clairvoyance in the chat as Slovakia were phased. Potentially so. And Nick saying the goal scorer created the chance as well with the back flick. Yeah, it was really, really good. Firstly, to, as you say, to lay it off, but secondly, and that's what they say, never in football sit there and admire your passing. Oh, look at that, I've played a pearl of a ball. You get back into the game, you be an option. That's exactly what he did there. Handball there in the middle, and that will be a Belgian free kick. Brilliant. No, sorry, it's a Slovakia free kick. Very surprised at that. But it will be Duda over the free kick. Arslan has come across to have a chat with him. And a chance here for Slovakia to double their lead. Players like Skriniar waiting in the box. Duda will deliver it. Ball put in. It's flicked on. Falls to them out the back post. He puts it back across the box and no one can get there. Flag does go up anyway though. But Slovakia again causing Belgium problems. I can't believe this. I really can't. Thought Belgium would have this easy, but they haven't. And here you go, just confirming. VAR did have a look, and just miles on a good few yards on a good yard on side. Slovakia finding the lead here. Belgium need to respond, but we know they're a good side. We know they're going to have chances. You cannot count them out yet. Doku has had a field down that right-hand side. And if Romelu Lukaku could shoot, then Belgium would probably be 2-0 up by now. But alas, that's not how things have played out here. And Slovakia, who are playing really good football, they're stepping onto Belgium, they're causing Belgium problems, and they already lead in this game. Things aren't looking up for Slovakia. Falk face it, wrestling with the Slovakian forward, but he comes away with the ball. He plays it into Lukaku, gives it to Doku. Here is Mangala. Mangala turns back, finds Onana, who's been putting under pressure here, and he has to go back to De Bast. Carrasco plays it into Onana. Onana back to De Bruyne. De Bruyne tripped up there, free kick to Belgium. Nick Nack says, as the heavyweights win 1-1, does that put more pressure on the other top teams? Yeah, I think so, because, I mean, when you see Germany put 5 past Scotland, Spain put 3 past Croatia, and yes, England weren't great, but we still won the game. I mean, I would say it puts pressure on teams like France, but France will probably have it very easy later on tonight. Make sure to join Jack for that one. But yeah, because I think there's more pressure on, you feel like, okay, we have to match their result. We have to show that we're also, going to be up there at the end, Belgium want to make a statement as well. They're making a statement, but for all the wrong reasons. But yeah, I think you're right there. I think you are. That's been a real mixture of games. We've seen the comfortable games like the Germany, the Spain one. Switzerland were pretty comfortable against Hungary. But then we have seen some real, incredible games. Slovenia taking a point off Denmark. Romania earlier today, if you couldn't be there, an absolutely incredible result. Romania putting 3 past Ukraine, an emphatic style and a big win for Romania. And then today, 13 minutes through in this game right now, and Slovakia lead against Belgium. Saying agreeing, saying slightly now, saying there's a lot of support for Austria to give France a tough game tonight. Not convinced myself. Think France will be too good, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm agreed. I'll give my opinion because I'm not on the stream later, but yeah, I think France will have 2. That's the problem with it. I think the reason why one of the reasons France do so well at tournaments is because you look at teams, take England for example. We make our group stage really tough. All our games in the group are difficult games. We get through them, but they're difficult. I think France are so good later in the tournament because in most of their group games they rock up, absolutely batter the other team. They can rest their better players, and they come into the into the latter stages. They get to the round of 16 so easily that I think that's what makes them much sharper and they're in better form going into the knockouts, and I think that does help them quite a bit. Whereas England, we fanny around, only beating Serbia 1-0. Tough game against Denmark on Wednesday. Belgium again, they're losing here. Spain have got to, Spain might be alright, but they've got to play Italy. Italy made hard work of it against Albania. France don't do that. France won't make it hard work tonight. They'll be absolutely fine. Here is Doku though. He looked dummies to whip it in, cuts inside, has a go himself, big header from Milan Skriniar to head that shot away and put out for a Belgian throw. But yeah, very intrigued to see what happens tonight. Obviously, that is the second game of Group D. And then tomorrow, only the 2 games, both coming from Group F. And then Wednesday, we are into match week 2, which is absolutely absurd. Gone so quickly that we are going to be we're going to be through the first match week come Wednesday. But yeah, 3 games. We've got to finish this game. 4 games, sorry, between now and then, though, and we're going to enjoy all of them. And so far, we are enjoying this one. Here's Leandro Trossard. Plays it to De Bruyne. Back to Trossard. That is a huge tackle in there from the Slovenian fullback. And he does well to win a goal kick as well. So not only cutting out the ball from De Bruyne, but he manages to kick it into Trossard and win Martin Dubravka a goal kick. Superb defending. Superb defending. That is experienced defending. He knows exactly what he's doing. Gary agreeing with Nick Nack. That would be something, wouldn't it? If France did lose tonight, that would be massive. Because then suddenly they've got to turn up at a Poland side who have shown they've got good fight and a Netherlands side who are very, very good and get results. But, I think that's wishful thinking, really, isn't it, from me? Scrands looks to flick it on to the striker. Can't quite find him. Onana rises highest. Ball bouncing around. Big tackle in there from Kuchka. And Onana is down here for Belgium. Yeah, it was just an aerial duel with Duda. Yeah, I don't like that from players. Onana jumps for it and Duda just leans into him, so and he lands bad. I hate that from players because it's nasty. It's so dangerous. Leaning into someone while they're jumping, it's really, really risky. Could cause some problems. Face hit, being put under pressure by Bozanic. But yeah, I think now what that Slovakian goal has done is Belgium were playing really, really well, and then Slovakia got the goal, and now Belgium aren't playing as well, and Harrison there drawing the foul superbly from Castagna. That ball going back to Martin Dubravka, who fires it long, looking for Harrison. But yeah, a tough first 17 minutes if you are a Belgium fan. Slovakia come forward again, looking ball into Bozanic. Tries to bring it down, cut out by Face, and that is a Slovakian corner. And again, it's the Slovakians putting the pressure on. Slovakia causing the problems for Belgium. And if they were to get a second goal, that would be something. And I feel like we're yet to have a giant upset. Obviously, I know today Romania-Ukraine was a bit of an upset, a big win for Romania. But we're yet to see a big side lose. And could Belgium be that side? I know there's a long way to go. But could Belgium be that side? The corner we put in then by Stanislav Lobotka. Whips it in. Not a bad ball at all. Good ball. Skriniar was attacking it. Couldn't quite get there. And the ball is headed back out. Slovakia looking to deliver it once again. That's not a bad ball. Looking for Harrison. Can't find him, and out for hooked away by De Bast for a Slovakia throw. Belgium struggling. They are really struggling. It's not like... I mean, initially I thought Slovakia scored against the run of play, and then, I thought Belgium would get back on track and, find a goal. Similarly to how Italy did. I thought Belgium would, reply pretty swiftly, but not happening so far for Belgium. That goal seems to have, knocked their confidence a bit, knocked them down a bit. And at this stage, they're saying Tedesco has got some thinking to do. The main outlet is Doku. Need to get Doku on the ball, because he is already today has shown he's got the ability to run past 3 players and get a shot away. They need to utilise that more, because Slovakia just can't handle him. And Nick, you put it perfectly, mate. Goals change games, 100%. Oh, and Dubravka's been caught in possession here. Trossard has a go from... How's he missed that? That is a huge let-off for Martin Dubravka. He's got the ball in his edge of the area. He's dispossessed by De Bruyne, and it falls to Trossard. I don't know what he's thinking. Falls to Trossard, who takes a touch to bring it inside, and then just gets under it. It's difficult, because Trossard in this situation, he feels like he's got to lob it over the goalkeeper and the defenders, gets under it way too much, and that is another missed opportunity for Belgium. And I might have been a bit harsh there, but I think he's got to hit the target. He has to hit the target. The goalkeeper's miles off his line. There's only a defender running back in. Why would you do that? Bozanic on the deck here for Slovakia. Took a knock there from Amadou Onana. But Belgium, another big opportunity. I think I'm saying he had the right idea, but need much more depth. Yeah. He knew he had to loft it, but rather than loft it, he kind of just leathered it. Just needed more of a dink than a full chip. And as Yellowstone says, Belgium's getting closer. Yeah, that was much better. Equally, that comes from a mistake from Dubravka. A very rare one. One of the more experienced, one of the more higher quality players in the side, making a big error. But as you say, that comes because Belgium are pressing high. And they are causing Slovakia to make those errors. And Nick, that chip shot, definitely, I think he shot 2 normally. Just need a chip or a floater. Look at this, the terminology. Just need to just lift it over the head of Dubravka, and saying that the defender can't use his hands, it probably would have gone in. What a turn from Harrison. Duda not on the same wavelength though, and that move breaks down for Slovakia. About face, plays it to Castagna. Gives it to Doku, really good defending in there from Slovakia. And they seem to be managing Doku by doubling up on him. Because he isn't winning the 2-on-1 at the moment. Because it's very difficult to win a 2-on-1. Duda sends it back down the line. This is good from Slovakia once again. The ball's put in looking for Bozanic. Who's it going to fall to? Harrison has a go. It's deflected. Will it run out? Not quite. Carrasco will recover it and send it down the line. And Slovakia will once again knock it round the back. Skriniar giving it to Duda. Plays it out wide. Looking for Harrison. Back to Duda. Into Stanislav Lobotka. Duda again. Back to Lobotka again. Playing their own little game on here. Here is Scrans. Goes back to Skriniar. Here is Duda dropping in now. Slovakia, I think you have to give them credit. Again, another side that we thought would sit deep and put 11 players behind the ball are coming out. They're playing football. They're playing football against Belgium, and Belgium can't really keep up. Although here is Trossard. It's not a great ball, though. And, I mean, I think it'll be frustrating for Belgium. Because it's not like they're on top, but just got unlucky. Slovakia are in this game. It's been even. I think that's a fair assessment. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of that first 25 minutes or so. But overall, I think it's been a pretty split game. Jim says Slovakia took their chances and Belgium didn't. Here's the Bast. And again, I said in the build-up that I don't think the Belgium defence is strong enough to go deep. But I thought they'd be alright in the group stage because it wouldn't get tested. Well, it has been tested today. Their backline has been tested and they failed the test. You know, a lack of Courtois, a lack of a high-quality centre-half, and they've conceded. Very, very interesting scenario. Ball up in the air. Won by Onana. Still bouncing around. Duda there showing his strength. Advantage has been played. Slovakia using that to go back to the goalkeeper. Here's Martin Dubravka. Long ball. Fizzed in to Bozanic. Can't find him. Here come Belgium. Jeremy Doku brings it down. Tries to play it inside. Intercepted now for Slovakia and hooked away for a Belgium throw. Again, Slovakia holding firm in that back line. And a really good first 25 minutes. Poll in chat then. Let's have a look at that. 67% Belgium, 27% Slovakia. So still a pretty decent majority going with Belgium, backing Belgium to turn this game around. But a few of you looking at Slovakia and someone voting for a draw. I think that was Gary. Gary said he went for a draw. Nick Knack, what did you go for prediction? Nick Knack? I don't know. Yellowstone says 5-2. So that's still on. So there's still a few chances there. But yeah. I mean, I'm expecting to see more goals. I don't think Belgium are going to go quietly in this game. Yellowstone says high chance for another goal for half time, in my opinion. Belgium pressing very high. Yeah, I definitely think so. Because that high pressure means two things. Either Belgium will score because they'll squeeze Slovakia so much that they'll create an opportunity, or Slovakia will go up the other end, play through the press, catch Belgium on the counter attack, and then it'll be 2-0 Slovakia. Next goal is massive because I think at 2-0 Slovakia have got a good chance of holding on. I really do. At 1-0, Belgium for me are still the favourites to win this game. I mean, I said 3-0, so my prediction is already wrong. I've been terrible at predictions this tournament. I haven't got a single one correct. Like, not even the results. I said 2-1 Ukraine earlier. Trossard there drawing the foul. And the referee is going to have a talking to with the Slovakian fullback. Gary says, my prediction is that Slovakia will go up 2-0 in the first half and Belgium will put it back 2-2 in the latter stages of the game. That sounds like a good game, and I could definitely see that happening. The way this first half's transforming, Slovakia could score a second one, Belgium out of a half-time rethink, and eventually Slovakia will crack under the pressure. I can definitely see that happening, Gary. The worry will be for Belgium is that if they do go 2-0 down, that is very hard to come back from, but I could see it happening. Nick now saying they basically have a Forest and Everton midfield and two lesser defenders. Yeah, and that's my... I think you've got what? Face at Leicester, Onana at Everton, as you say, Mangala at Forest, Castagna at Fulham. You know, these aren't players playing at elite clubs, and that's what I said about this backline. I don't think it's a very good backline, and clearly it's been tested and they've conceded. Especially when they haven't got Courtois in there. I do worry for Belgium, even if they are to get through this game, get into the latter stages of the tournament. I think they could be in big trouble. Vavro there, clearing the ball out for a Belgian throw. Hardly in the 11, exactly. That's why they're not really in the conversation of the other clubs for me. You know, they're not on the level. Like, I think you have, for me, you have the France, England, Portugal as your favourites. Then you have the Germany, Spain, Italy kind of bracket. And I think Belgium are below that. I really do. Obviously, Netherlands are in that Germany, Spain kind of area. That's a silly foul from Mangala, and he'll be the first player to pick up a yellow card in this game. Unnecessary there, didn't need to do it. Picks himself up a card, Oral Mangala into the book. Nick saying Mangala's at Lyon now, it doesn't get into the side. I mean, that says it all, doesn't it? Not these up players aren't good, and they're not. Well, it's not they're not good enough, but they aren't elite players. If Belgium want, that's the thing. If Belgium are happy where they are now, these players are good enough. But you know, these aren't players that are going to win tournaments. They're not that quality. You know, they had, think to Hazard and, you know, when Vertonghen and Alderweireld were in their prime, you had Courtois in net. Rajanai Angola, remember that man, he was quality. Just feels like Belgium are taking a bit of fall from grace. Axel Witsel on the bench today. Which, I mean, I'll be intrigued to see what you got. Would you not go on Witsel in that pivot over one of the players, or would you play Witsel at centre half maybe? Ball whipped in and cleared by Castagna. And obviously, yeah, front four's not bad though. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. They've got a really high quality attack, and they've shown that. The problem is when the attack don't take their chances, and then the trust is left on the defence can't handle that because it's not a good enough defence. And that's why they're losing this game. Gary says Belgium keeper plays in the Saudi League. The fact that Belgium picked Saudi keeper over Madrid's first choice goalkeeper is proof that Saudi the best league in the world. Oh, of course, Gary. Yeah, definitely. Nick says he called off like the coach, and yes, says yes. Yeah, I presume so. But also, you've got to remember that. I mean, realistically, he's been out for a whole year. The only game he's played this season is the Champions League final, which is a ridiculous statement to say. Nick saying Cesco claimed he wasn't fully fit, but he looked right in the UCL final. He did at times, but I mean, I don't know. It's a bit of a weird situation. Gary saying not surprised, not the first time he's clashed with a coach or a squad. Oh, yeah, blimey. Him at Chelsea was ridiculous. Don't like the bloke for that. But yeah. Here's Mangala. De Bruyne plays it to Carrasco. Looks to deliver the ball in. He does deliver it in. It's headed away by Skriniar. Another clearance in there. Alex Arsenal fan, well to the stream, mate. Glad you can join us for this game. Here is De Bruyne. Lukaku. Looks to play it back to De Bruyne, but it's one back. But lost on the edge by Lobotka. Shot from Trossard is blocked. And Duda will... Well, he'll knock the ball back here. Put his team under a bit of pressure. Ablanin. Duda will get it away. And now Slovakia will play football. Pekarik. Plays it back to Valva. Not Valva. Whatever his name is. Yeah. Good football from Slovakia. Bringing it forward once again. Lobotka plays it over to Schrans. He looks to put it in there, but is headed away. And will be recycled by Pekarik. Pekarik playing it to Vavro. Inside to Duda. Back to Pekarik. Back to Vavro. Lovely little triangles here from Slovakia. Back with Dubravka. He will go back to Vavro. Eventually. And then he'll send it long. Finds Duda in there with the flick on. Lobotka was waiting for it but couldn't find it, and now De Bruyne's on the ball, and he finds a beautiful ball over the top to Jeremy Doku. Stands up his man, sees him white, cuts it back, took a nick off the defender, and that will run out for a Belgium corner. Big tackle in there from the left back. Doku causing problems. And now an issue for the Slovakian fullback. On the lunging there to get a touch on it and perhaps injuring himself in the process. Alex Arsenal fan says, wow, Slovakia 1-0 up versus Belgium. I think Belgium will grab 2 goals. Yeah, I think that is the general consensus, that Belgium will get back in this game. But who knows? There's only 11 minutes left of this half. And apart from that, I mean, could be a big second half for Belgium. Nick now saying De Bruyne needs to step up. You're spot on there, mate. He hasn't. I haven't really seen much of Kevin De Bruyne. He hasn't been good enough. Alex Arsenal fan says, and Romania was what a game versus Ukraine. Stanchu's goal was fantastic. Oh, it was a brilliant game. And thank you to everyone who joined me for that. Absolutely incredible game. I mean, the Stanchu goal was incredible. The what's his name? I forgot, but there was another strike in there that was absolutely incredible. Merin. But yeah, no, really good game from Romania, thoroughly deserved. And again, we're seeing another upset here, unless Belgium can find a goal. De Bruyne over this then. Marin, that was it for Romania. Ball in from De Bruyne, not a bad one. Onana gets up there, but into the hands of Martin Dubravka. Yellowstone said, I really hope so. Alex, ain't much like it was. You only need Belgium and France wins today. Well, hopefully, Yellowstone, those two things can happen for you. They should. France will definitely win later, so Belgium can turn this around here. Nick Knack says, who's better, Saka or Doku? Saka. Not even going to go. Not Doku. I think Doku is more direct, and I think he causes more problems in terms of, like, you know, he's unpredictable. Bit more unpredictable. Saka is unpredictable, but Doku's a bit more unpredictable and probably a bit quicker. But I think all round, in terms of all round ability and in terms of overall just their whole game, Saka's miles clear. Doku seems to cause many problems. Yeah, exactly. Doku causes more problems, but there's no end product from it. Like he's had that left back on ropes, but what's he doing? He's either running out of play with it, or he's cutting it back into nobody, or he cuts into danger. And Bozanic has a chance here. Duda recycles it. Slovakia with a chance. Ball whipped in. Cleared away by Castagna. And it's a Slovakian corner. But yeah, definitely Saka in that debate. But a good start to this game. Still, 71% of people thinking Belgium will turn this around. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But 9 minutes until half-time. Slovakian corner. And a chance to double their advantage. Duda is over it. And the referee's going to wait because he wants to have a conversation with 2 players about squabbling. Which is brilliant. Nina says, oh, so you look at the stats, Saka's miles ahead. Of course, yeah. Saka is miles ahead on the stats. But, you know, I'm not really much of a stats man myself. I prefer to, you know, look at the evidence on the pitch, and I still think Saka is better. Duda's corner, headed away by the first man, brought down by De Bruyne. Here is Doku, and Belgium need to go on the counter-attack. Lukaku ruined it because he can't run. Lobotka battling really hard in there. That's power play by Mangala. Will be a Slovakian throw-on. Unpredictable isn't necessarily a good thing. Yeah, I know. But I think if you are unpredictable, you're going to cause problems. Whether they're good problems or bad problems, you don't know. But you're going to cause problems. Like Doku today, he passed the ball across his own penalty area, and that led to the Slovakian goal. But then he's gone up the other end, and he skipped over 3 tackles and played a lovely ball into De Bruyne. That's what I mean by unpredictable. 1 minute he can be brilliant, the next minute he can be, making errors. And Gary saying about Balotelli, I think he once rocked up to women's prison, said it was his curious about women's prison. That is very Balotelli. He just did what he wanted. Like, honestly, he rocked up in England and just did whatever he wanted. I'm sure he's a decent player, but I think his off the pitch antics kind of caught up to him a little bit. Shane says Saka has proven himself season after season. Doku only now and then for a much shorter time. And Nia saying, he was a bit mental. Yeah, he was a strange fella. But alas, he still scored goals. And this is brilliant from Slovakia. Here is Lobotka. Puts it back towards... what a save. What a save. Hangs it back towards Haraslin. I think it was. Was it Haraslin? Yeah, because Schranz on the right. Yeah, so it was a brilliant little flick from Schranz. Lobotka with a superb touch. Great ball in. Harrison's unmarked. On the volley. On the edge of the area. And that's a big save from Castells to deny Slovakian scoring a second. That is a huge save. Because if that goes in, Belgium would have been in all sorts of trouble. But a huge hand from the Belgian goalkeeper puts it out for a corner. Belgium still not out of the woods. Good corner. It's bouncing around. Can Skriniar turn it home? Not quite. And now Belgium will break Carrasco, and that is what I can only describe as a rugby tackle from the Slovenian defender. And the first yellow card today will go to Schranz. The right winger there running back in, trying to get back in and stop Carrasco coming away, and just pulls him to the ground. Great volley, great save, exactly that. Really good technique, but an equally good stop. And Schranz there did not care about the ball, taking the card for the team there. Sure, the manager will appreciate that. 5 minutes to play then. Belgium, under a little bit of pressure in the last few minutes, could have definitely conceded a second there. Nick Knack saying Belgium don't seem to be able to assert any real control in the game. Yeah, that's the thing. They haven't been able to. Belgium would have wanted to get on top, would have wanted to play their football, and then eventually score. Probably haven't been allowed to do that because Slovakia have come on to them. That's the thing. Belgium expected Slovakia to play deep. Lukaku though, ball in behind to Romelu Lukaku, and that is horrific. That is absolutely terrible from Lukaku. He was onside, did brilliantly to... I can't describe what he's done. I cannot describe what Lukaku has just done. What a ball this is from Yannick Carrasco. Lukaku onside, just doesn't bring it down into control, thrusts into the ball, gets too close to the goalkeeper, and then it's just too heavy. He's just too clunky. He tries around the goalkeeper, and the first touch sends him off the pitch. He is just like he just can't get his body parts in the right order. He just looks like a clown. Honestly, he plays football like he's wearing clown shoes. But big chance there, an absolutely huge chance. And Nick is saying Lukaku had 2 chances to finish that. What a ball, yeah. He just got to shoot. That's the second time he's gone through on goal today and just not had a shot. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand. That man just needs to shoot. He'd be such a better footballer if he just shoots. Gary saying produces great clips for social media / YouTube though. Well, that's good. That's saying we can all clip that up. We can all laugh at it later. But he just, I don't know. He's wasting chances for Belgium. He's wasting time for Belgium. And in a game they are losing, when they need to find goals, with Lukaku on the pitch, it doesn't feel like it's going to come at this rate. Gary saying Lukaku's always in those epic miss combinations. Oh yeah, where the thumbnail is like something absolutely ridiculous. Where the goal is like this big. The goal's bigger than the pitch. and the ball is tiny, and they still yeah. I know the compilations you're talking about. Not that I watch them, I just see them. Ninga says Belgium had the chances to be ahead. XG must be quite high. Let me have a look. They are on an XG of... As Doku comes forward here, tricky feet, gets past 2, but again, he cuts it back to a Slovakian defender because he hasn't looked up. Belgium, XG-wise, 0.93. 0.93. They have had chances to find a goal in this game, and they are not taking them, and they are being punished for it. But yeah. And Gary saying Jack's favourite stat, he does like a bit of XG, as he's just said. I focus more atoms on the pitch. That's the thing. Simply put, Belgium should have scored. And I mean, watching back to the volley that was saved by Casteels, could have easily been 2 from Harrislin. It's a brilliant, brilliant save to keep Belgium in this game, you feel. Yeah, so I'm saying he's better than Lukaku at parkour. Nick Nax says seems they would have it higher than that. Yeah, maybe they reduce it because they've got Lukaku up front. But yeah, they have had opportunities. Very, very close opportunities as well. Casteel's under pressure there, forced to smash it out. And that'll smash it out of play well, and really good defending from Pekarik. Wins himself the throw. Nick says today just a XG for the level of football being played. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. 2 minutes of additional time in the first half here. What a half for Slovakia. They will be hoping that they can hold on here in these last minute and a half. But they've been very, very impressive. They've took the game to Belgium, and they are getting, and it's paying dividends. Bozanic is going to put face under pressure. That is a lovely ball into Doku. Doku running at them. Can he get a shot away? Not quite. And that will run out for it's offside. It's offside. Poor communication between Lukaku and Doku there to who was going to take the ball from the... So Face pumps it long. Were they both offside? I mean, none of them were offside, so I don't know what the lino's on about. And Lukaku was the one who would have been offside, but he didn't touch the ball. Doku there getting a shot away. It would have been a goal kick anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Nick's saying it's at the top level, you should be exceeding XG comfortably. But it cancels out, doesn't it? Because yes, the attackers are better, but so are the goalkeepers, and so are the defenders. So it levels out, I guess, across the levels. Here comes Slovakia again. And Haslanik. Yeah. Hanneslin can't quite get the shot away there. And it will be a Slovakian corner, though. Minute to play here. Low corner, drilled hard. That is out for another Slovakian corner. Mangala feels like he was fouled. Ref putting out that he wasn't watching because he was watching the corner. Short corner play by Slovakia, trying to play it quickly. Ball whipped in. Good chance, good header, and that's headed wide. High and wide by Kuchka. Should have done better that header. Should have at least found the target, but couldn't quite. And that is half time. I mean, the ref's called that about 32 seconds early. Clearly he's got places to be. But alas, that is the half. Yeah, it's definitely half time. Well, better... I don't know what that is from the referee. Why has he blown it so early? And it isn't full time either, it's half time, so don't get fooled by that. Half time here then, 1-0 Slovakia. Who saw that coming? Very, very surprising. Well, I mean, Belgium in big trouble. They had the early chances. They had two big opportunities early on in this game, both falling to Romelu Lukaku. They didn't take those chances, and now they find themselves trailing after a Slovakian goal that was literally they had one opportunity and they took it. And that is all you need to do in games like this, is take those opportunities. And it's paid off massively. Nick is saying, does Belgium have any subs they can bring on to change things? We'll have a look at that Belgian bench. Consisting so far of... So have a look at the team. I mean, they've got... I mean, you look to Openda or Bakayoko, De Ketelaere could come on, or Tielemans to change the game. There's options. There is options, but, I mean, they're not brilliant options. They're not the type of options that are going to, like, completely transform the game for you. Yeah, Nick's saying Vitson squat's 35, saves on the 37. That's the problem. They've still got really old players. Alex Arsenal fan as well saying Belgium have to do better in the second half. 100%. Couldn't agree more, mate. They really, really do need to do more in the second half. They haven't been good enough. And throw it. I think they will be hoping for more in this second half. But yeah, big second half then, because they need to turn this around and quickly, because they cannot afford to have any slip-ups. But yeah, I mean, you got to give Slovakia their plaudits. They've done well. They've played a good game. They've set out to do exactly what they wanted to do in that first half. They've taken the game to Belgium, and they've found the goal they needed.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to me. I'm very excited to be here. I watched a little bit of that first half. Looks like a cracking game of football. I've missed what's been a fantastic day of the Euros.
It has been brilliant.
Hopefully it bodes well for the final game, Austria versus France, because I am worried we've had all the fun now, and I'm just going to watch France dick Austria. It's going to be like 8-0, and I mean, that would still be good. I'm not complaining at 8-0, but good, yeah. I think, we've seen Romania. They went and took the challenge to Ukraine. They beat Ukraine 3-0. Slovakia, they're beating Belgium. So it's a real day for the ears. Austria taking on France. Who knows what's going to happen there? Hopefully an Austrian win. But yeah, some interesting points being made. I want to talk... so there was a comment about XG and all that sort of stuff. Romelu Lukaku's shot did not register an expected goal tally because he didn't have a shot.
That's the thing. That thing actually doesn't show you the chances they've had, because they haven't actually hit the bloody target. That was a shot.
Lukaku's 3 attempts there, 3 chances to have a shot. None of them actually turned into a shot. So yeah, they don't register that as an expected goals tally. If so, you'd likely be obviously... I mean, I'd expect that to be like a 0.5, 0.6 type of chance. Yeah. So yeah, Belgium have had chances in this half. From the bits I caught, it looked like quite a good game of football, but Slovakia have done really well so far. Similarly to Romania, actually, they've set up really well defensively, really well structured and disciplined, and then when they've gone forwards, they've took their chances.
Well, that's a big difference. We've seen a lot of sides, think back to Serbia, to Scotland, who their main goal was just to sit back and defend. They didn't really think about the offensive part of the game. But you look at Romania, you look at Slovenia, and you look at Slovakia right now, what they're doing is they're not sitting so deep that it's completely pointless. They're really strong defensively, but they're playing both sides of the pitch. But they haven't turned up and just admitted defeat by trying to hold on for a 0-0 draw. They've come out and taken the game to Belgium, and that is paying off massively because, as we can see, they're winning the game.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks everyone in chat saying, hi Nick, is it still a chance even if you don't get a shot away? Oh, 100%. It was a great opportunity. Obviously, it just doesn't register any expected goals tally because you can't expect a goal if you're not going to shoot. But yeah, looking back at this Slovakia goal then, really...
Good finish.
It's a good finish from that angle. It does really well. You've got to ask questions of Castells. I know he's just made a save, but it looks safe. Well, if they have Courtois, have they kept a clean sheet in this first half? Most likely, because I think he gets to that second one. But we don't deal in if buts or maybes. We deal in absolutes. So yeah, they have to do better there. I found it quite strange as well, this Belgium side, because throughout qualifying they tended to operate with a 3-back, and we thought De Kuyper would be on the left hand side of a back 3. However, that just hasn't happened today. They've played a 4-back. but it's looked like 4-2-3-1 in possession, 4-4-2 out of possession, or more of a 4-4-2 diamond, because obviously we've seen, who's in midfield today? Onana and Witsel?
No, Onana and Mangala.
All right, I can't remember who it was because I, as I said, I didn't watch much of that first half. But one of them was pressing a little higher. Then we'd see De Bruyne and Lukaku press as a front two, and it'd be that 4-4-2 diamond shape. The problem is at the moment they're just not getting on Stanislav Lobotka. Every time Slovakia build up, it's coming through Lobotka. So they've got to put someone on him. I think by the end of the half they did start to stop that a little more. But for me, that's got to be the pivotal thing. Other than that, Belgium just don't look great in attacking areas. And for a team that have Jeremy Doku, they seem to lack creativity, which is shocking. How do you lack creativity with Jeremy Doku? But yeah, I mean, this was a great ball from Doku. Unfortunately for him, it was straight to Schranz.
The Belgium side, they ride their luck on the fact they've got a phenomenal front four. But if that front four don't provide, then the defence is not good enough to handle. Yeah. They're not a good back four. Simple as that.
No, Belgium have never had a good fullback, have they? Thomas Meunier, he wasn't ever any good. They had Jordan Lukaku at one point. Now, Castagne's not bad. He's probably their best right back they've had in ages, but that's when they've now lost their best centre halves. And quite frankly, Wout Faes isn't very good at football.
No.
I mean, who's alongside him?
De Bast.
Yeah. Where is Arta Tiarte, who's been one of the best defenders in the Bologna side this season? Fantastic left centre half. Why is he not involved in the squad? It's decisions like that make me question Domenico Tedesco at times. Just sat on the bench, Tiarte today. I mean, for me, he'd have been a real obvious one to be included. I think, Vermeeren's another one who you could have seen involved. Carrasco at left back. If you're playing a wing back, by all means, go for Yannick Carrasco. But quite frankly, he's not a left back. Yeah. So, I mean, I've not seen a whole lot of him in that position. Lukaku, man. I just watched him have a shot there. I must have missed that part, but Christ, he's at the 6
that was like a minute in. That was so early on. And then this one was also before the Slovakian goal, where he's had one there in the 6 yard box. He had one where he was put through on goal.
He's just the problem. He's just so static.
Yeah, and then they got punished for it.
He moves like the big Hero 6 guy.
Yeah, Dubravka got lucky with one.
I saw this.
Nick Nack said just need to lift it over rather than try and leather it into the goal.
Or he could have just given it to Lukaku. But after watching his display of shots, probably why Trossard's gone for it himself.
Yeah, don't blame him.
But yeah, I mean, this is a heck of a ball from Yannick Carrasco. But yeah,
he just he's so heavy. He is so heavy-footed. Just needed a deft touch there. I think he's tried to do the right thing. Little right touch with his right foot to round the goalkeeper, but he's just such a bumbling mess that he's just put it out for a goal kick.
Yeah.
But Belgium need to get their act together, because if not, we could be sat here in 45 minutes' time with Romania on 3, Slovakia on 3, and then Belgium and Ukraine on nothing.
And if those two draw, then theoretically they're both through.
Absolutely brilliant.
But yeah, it should be a really. Well, no, they would both definitely be through, wouldn't they? Because even if there was a winner in the Ukraine,
because Belgium could beat Ukraine and Romania, and they got to 6.
No, they'd both be through because 4 points is nothing third, isn't it?
Well,
so if Slovakia see this out and then they go and draw with Romania, they are both through, and one of Belgium and Ukraine will get grouped. So that's pretty.
I mean, Ukraine look crap. Look, Ukraine really bad.
That really surprised me because there's someone who coming into the tournament, I'd looked at that squad on paper and said they're really strong because they were very balanced across the side. You have Mikhailo Mudryk,
it's a really good side.
It's not like you look at the Serbia team, for example, and you could pick out maybe 2 or 3 really strong players in there. Milinkovic-Savic, Vlahovic, and Mitrovic, players who are of the highest quality.
Yeah.
Quite unfortunately, really, they don't have a better spread there. There's all attackers. But then you look at the Ukraine side, and it's much more well balanced. They've got really strong players in lots of different areas of the pitch. Yet that batch just hasn't paid off.
Yeah, 100%.
Mudryk looked lively I only watched the first half, and then I kept up to date. I was watching the stream for a bit in the second half and kept up to date. So I didn't see much of the second half. Obviously, I've gone back and watched the goals. Hell of a strikes.
Brilliant!
Incredible.
The first one from.
It felt like watching 90s football.
Oh, it was just brilliant. Yeah.
Getting in within two
absolute
goal,
pearlers, and then a bloke sticking it into an open net from about 3 yards out.
Yeah, before XG invented, that's what you'd see.
Yeah, 100%. But no, brilliant strike from I've forgotten his name again.
Marin statue.
Stanchu was the first one. Wonderful. And in the first half, I thought Ukraine were in the game. They weren't too bad. Yeah, they didn't do much, but they weren't too bad. Yeah. That strike seemed to kill them. And then I thought at half-time, Ukraine would come back out with a sense of fight and would turn the game around. If anything, they'd already given up. And Romania just played so much better. And I think most of it has to go to Edward Iardanescu. Phenomenal management. Set his side up well pre-game. And then during the game, he got it constantly right. The subs, the tactics, the changes, the animation. He was so good, and I enjoyed watching him, to be honest.
Yeah, I was really disappointed with a few players. I thought Artem Dovbyk barely got on the ball.
Yeah.
Georgi Sudakov, another one who I thought would be really key for Ukraine. While we saw Mudryk have really nice flashes, there just wasn't any of that for.
And whenever they got, the problem was their final third. Whenever they got in the final third, they just pissed out the wall. Either they ran off the pitch or put out for a throw or something rubbish.
Yeah, Mudryk just lacked a lot of end product, but he impressed me. There's a lot of really good dribbles in there from Mikhailo Mudryk. So, they're probably the only player in the Ukraine side I could lump any praise on. Other than that, they were just a little quiet really, and Romania took their pot shot chances. That's what it needs.
That's exactly what Slovakia have done so far today. They took the chance they were handed on a silver platter, and they lead in this game. And with 45 minutes to go, they are 45 minutes away from another famous victory in Group E.
And well, even if Slovakia lose here, Romania should be focused for the Slovakia game.
Yeah.
So they win that, they're on 6 points there, and they're almost guaranteed to top the group.
Yeah.
If them and Belgium both on 6, they're going to the final game week, right? I think that's how it works.
I have Romania going through as the lucky losers and playing, and they were, in my predictions, they were to play England. But I think either way, Romania will definitely get through now.
Well, they should do. 3 points, that puts them in a really strong position.
Yeah.
And by that scoreline, it'd be very difficult to see them out. Because if they're third with 3 points and a +3 goal difference, that should see them through. If they can pick up a point in any of the final 2 games, they'll be in a really strong position. Yeah. They can pick up 3, they're there.
Have you answered Nick next? Do the attacking players of Belgium seem a bit too far apart?
I've not, but that's a good question. Do the attacking players of Belgium seem a bit too far apart? It is very stretched, isn't it? It's just they're not linking up very well. It seems to be both wingers are sitting really, really wide, and then just Lukaku in the middle. Where is everything else? From the clips I've seen there, it just feels like the ball is constantly in the air.
Yeah, and Slovakia love that because again, physicality, they're brilliant in the air.
But where's De Bruyne arriving on the edge?
Yeah.
Who else is in that midfield? Mangala and Onana. And where have they been?
Yeah,
I don't get. Question marks there.
Belgium have got to sort it out second half. They were lucky to not be 2-0 down as well, because there's a couple of chances there for Slovakia to find a second goal, and that would put them in big trouble. Obviously, Gary said that it would be 2-2, so that could still happen.
Could we see a shape change at the break?
Potentially.
Take a man out of midfield, get Tiarte or De Kuyper on.
You'd expect. I thought it'd be a 3-back. The predicted lineup was a 3-back. I'm surprised that they've switched it up.
I'm really surprised. I think that Carrasco at left back's a bizarre decision.
Yeah.
But that's what they've gone for. Other than that, I mean, unless they're going to go 3-5-2 and hook some attackers, could they put Openda on there? Something like that?
Maybe.
Could they just hook Lukaku because he's run around and done nothing?
But if they do get him a chance, he will take that.
Really? Because he's had 3 and he missed them all. 14 goals in qualifying, that bloke. What has happened in this game?
I don't really know what happens to him. He just not. The thing is, he's a good goal scorer.
Whenever anyone's watching, he's completely just crap.
He's brilliant against there's some pub
teams. He had a great Serie A season. He's been smashing in goals in qualifying. We get to the Euros, and anyone in the UK's watching it.
And as Gary says, he's on those compilations again.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Slovakia coming out for the second half. Big 45 coming up for both sides, and I mean the fortune, the outcome of Group E.
Yeah.
That'd be so funny if Romania and Slovakia are first and second after one.
How would that seed them?
I don't know.
So it would put them. No, found the knockout. They're E, right?
Yeah.
So 1E would face the third place of A, B, C, D. So one of the lucky losers. That's a nice seeding.
That is a nice seeding.
But equally, if they end up with Group B, Croatia. Or Albania, you never know. That could be interesting. Or Italy. Or Spain. Could be any of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just not a nice draw, really, though.
They had to be there, I think.
And now we are underway for the second half here. Belgium, get us started. We need to see an improvement, though, from Belgium.
100%.
Here is Wout Face. I have no idea how he is starting in this game.
He's been crap.
Just this centre-back partnership fills me with no confidence.
Yeah.
No idea why Tiate's benched, but anyway. Now on the ball is Amadou Onana. That will go back to goalkeeper Casteels. Without Face. Obviously, that's not an ideal situation either, as having Casteels in there, but he's not a bad goalkeeper. I think that probably was the right call over Sells or Kaminski.
Yeah.
I'd have debated Kaminski because I think he's had a really strong. I think he probably would have saved that opening goal. Doku coming forwards now, looking to cause some issues.
But he has to go backwards. That's the problem.
He's going to be forced backwards, but De Bruyne is lurking on the edge. So it's not the worst player to go and pick out. Now back to Doku. Wants to take on the fullback, but can't.
But again, Doku should do better initially. Does well to recover it. Then De Bruyne should get out of his feet and shoot. Goes back to Doku, who then loses the ball again.
Did Doku start on the left, or have they switched that
No,
to
he
try?
started they have switched it.
I was going to say.
To run at Pekovic.
Yeah. Pekarik, isn't it? Ball in behind and a
sorry.
chance for Lukaku, but he can't execute it. Skriniar does really well there. Holds off Lukaku. Now we'll go back to the goalkeeper, and that ball will be sent long. Good header from De Bast. Drops in midfield for Slovakia. They can come down this left-hand side now. Here's Herselin.
He's caused problems.
Darts inside and a lovely
my
floated
days.
effort. It looked, that camera angle I think
Yeah.
was deceiving. It went wider than we thought it had, but
Look, I should go find the side netting there.
yeah.
And again, Harrison versus Castagna. Harrison wins again. He's winning that battle every time. Yeah, it's actually quite wide
Yeah.
in the end.
Yeah, that just looked deceivably
It's miles
a
away.
poor shot.
That's alright. He got away. When he sees the replay, he'll be happy with himself. Casteel's under pressure. And again, Belgium not starting the second half the way they wanted to.
Carrasco goes down the line. Again, Doku faced immediately by physical confrontation. Lovely switch of the play, though, as he picks out Timothy Castagna. Onana. Here's Trossard. It definitely feels like Tedesco was keeping the peace by playing a 3-back.
Yeah.
Keeping up with what they've done already because he didn't have much time to adapt. Now he got to the Euro and he's playing the Leipzig way. Carrasco tries to pick out De Bruyne but can't, and that's dealt with well by Vavra.
But again, Belgium, it's common sense there. Yannick Carrasco's just trying to pass it through a man. It's got to go in front to run onto it or cut it back into his path. Like he's trying to play it to De Bruyne through the man. Got to use your brain there and go, I can't just pass the ball through people.
Yeah, I was intrigued there as to where Yannick Carrasco's ended up because I had no idea where he was. He's
a
obviously in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, right, yeah. Is he? Blimey.
Yes.
Says a lot, doesn't it?
But he gets the nod, obviously. If they were playing a 5-back, I completely understand him starting at wing-back. Just don't get it.
He might get left back.
Just don't get it in this team. Anyway.
Who's your other left back options?
You could play Tiate there, and then that would allow you to play a situational back 3.
But he should be a centre half.
Oh, he definitely should be a left centre half. You could put De Kuyper there,
Yes, I saw him.
the Club Brugge defender.
Decent player. 11 assists
Yeah,
in the Pro League this season. 5 goals.
that is about it for options, but that's still better.
They are options,
To
isn't
be
they?
fair, they've taken other fullbacks than Thomas Meunier, who's injured. They might have had some other options, but apparently they followed the Southgate line of thinking.
Let's take an injured player. Look at
We're
you
gonna
there.
take only one left back. We're not going to play him.
Dear oh dear.
We should put Yannick Carrasco there instead.
Here come Belgium again.
Stanjevets could be dealt with well by Hanko. Ball up in the air. And that is played in behind, but that's come off the field. Apparently Harris Lynn unable to keep that on.
Yeah, Belgium need to get going in this game quickly because either they're going to concede a second or they're just not going to get back in the game.
Face. De Bast. Now Yannick Carrasco. Let's ping that in behind Doku. That hasn't come off.
Sums it up though, because Doku goes, Carrasco don't play it. Doku then runs backwards, and Carrasco, tell you what now, I'm gonna hoof it. I'm gonna let him run after it. Just no communication, no fluidity to this Belgium side.
Yeah. Great header from Castagna there. Easily could have lost that physical battle, and then Slovakia would be away once more, but then they just decide to give the ball back to them.
Sloppy in there from Onana.
Harris Lynn then, it's sloppy again from Wout Face. Onana doesn't commit a foul. That's a very good, two very good tackles in there from Onana.
I thought the Slovakian player there used his hand to pass the ball, but maybe not.
That is out for a Belgium throw.
And Wout Face is kicking off, but maybe just clear the ball, mate. Castagna with the throw. Who's he leaving it for? He's going to leave it for... And Tedesco's just put 5 fingers up towards his bench, which tells me he's 5 minutes before changes, or we're going to a 5-back.
Or we're making all our subs in one. 5 changes.
Or making 5 changes.
Roll them on.
Or maybe he wants 5 something.
He's loading it up.
Duda wins the throw again. And Slovakia had to do this all night. Just sit in the Belgium corner. And keep kicking it into each other.
Okay. A weird throw, but he has got it to Skriniar. And a shot from range. Ooh. Not far away there from Vavro.
Fancied it, don't blame him.
I couldn't remember his name, I was going to say Volvo, but yeah, Vavro.
I called him Valver earlier.
Could have been worse.
Yeah. Not so bad effort from the centre half. Oh, and
getting a little bit antsy
frustration.
Then. Is that the sign that this Belgium team are starting to grow frustrated?
100%.
Just boiling over there.
They know, especially after today's result, they know that this is a very, very poor result.
Yeah, De Bruyne's way too deep, by the way.
He's had a poor game.
Yeah, because he's wildly out of position.
But again, City players out of a Pep system.
Very true.
Pep Guardiola is ruining international teams.
I'm yet to see one City player perform at this tournament. Like, I don't even think there are any. They've done well.
Yeah.
Foden was
Rodri.
Crap. Stones
but
was
Rodri
crap.
plays good all the time.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Rodri doesn't count. You get Rodri in York City, it'd be quality. That's a bad example, because obviously he would be quality at York. It'd be the best player there by a country mile.
Yeah. That is the only one. Well, Vardy wasn't particularly awful, but even Lamine...
Croatia because he's 3 though.
Yeah, no, that wasn't really his fault, but Yamal did give him a bit of a run around.
Yeah.
I can't think of any City players other than that are European. Obviously, Haaland's not there.
Kovacic wasn't great.
Yeah, Kovacic out midfield just got ran through constantly. Well, I know it's Spain, so we'll judge when they play Albania, but yeah. City Pep players, they don't work out of a Pep system. Duda.
And Walker was decent.
No, he wasn't. Walker was crap. What are you saying? Walker was decent. It was bloody awful.
He wasn't awful. He played that nice
he
ball
could
through
have
the
scored. He just kicked it past the post.
Yeah, but everyone was crap for England.
Not everyone. Bellingham had a good game. He had a really good game. Saka. Kane was awful. He touched the ball about 3 times. The vast.
As you can tell, this second half has not started with anything, but that does not bother Slovakia because they are the ones leading.
Jeremy Doku's going to drive inside now. Bursting forwards, finds De Bruyne, who pokes one through to Trossard, but it just doesn't quite come off. Trossard was just not alive to that.
No. Lot on it from De Bruyne.
He had to. He couldn't really do anything else there. It was a quick chance. He had to take it.
Yeah.
Onana. Now face. Mangala. Onana again turns, looking for a passing option. Will look left, gives it back to Mangala. Now De Bruyne. It bobbles its way through to Lukaku. Trossard. Lukaku bearing in on goal.
Great
save well.
That's a great stop from
Yeah.
Dubravka. And that is why it pays to have a high quality goalkeeper. We saw Oblak do it for Slovenia.
I wasn't sure Dubravka was going to start, to be fair.
No, Trossard puts it in there. Good
Ball
ball.
towards back post, headed across, and there we go, it's there. Belgium have finally scored. Romelu Lukaku levels the game. Belgium 1, Slovakia 1. It's been a tough one for Belgium so far, but finally have a breakthrough and parity is restored. A good corner routine headed across the box and poked home by the big man, Romelu Lukaku.
And
Top scorer in qualifying, now leads the charts.
If he had found a way to miss that, that'd have been a miracle, because he was on the goal line. It's a very quick corner, short corner, whipped in by Trossard, headed back across goal by Amadou Onana, and Lukaku.
It's miles off. Was he behind the ball?
He might be behind Onana's
Didn't look like
foot.
he was.
They're going to check it.
But is he behind the ball?
Yeah, I don't know. They're gonna have to have a look at this one. I mean, he nearly missed, but he did. He put it in the back of the net. But VAR's gonna have a look.
That's just clearly offside now.
I mean,
No, they're going to make changes in the meantime because that's Johan Bakayoko. I don't think this is going to stand. He looks off. I mean, with automatic offsides, this will be an easy one to call. Pretty much stood in the goal, wasn't he?
yes, offside.
Yep, no goal.
Well called.
Forget about that. Belgium 0, Slovakia 1.
No, not goal. No goal.
No goal.
No goal.
And well, the Belgian fans shake their head, but nothing wrong with that call. Lukaku just cannot stay on
I
side.
mean, questions on the line now.
Well, no, because he's
I
in
guess,
line with
yeah,
the play,
he-
isn't he?
Yeah. Just, you know,
But
it's
he's ahead of the ball, and there's no Slovakian defenders between him and the goal.
such
If
a
not, he'd have missed.
such a large area. Like 3/4 of his body was on side.
He's the only man who can be like in offside and onside. Side at the
One
same
part
time.
of his body was 6 yards on side. And Alex Arsenal fan cheering 1-1, but sorry mate, that's disallowed. But as you say, Bakayoko on for Mangala, so that is a shape change.
Now says should have left it. Also, could just trickle across the box.
Oh no, they've dropped De Bruyne onto the pivot. They've bought off Mangala, put on Bakayoko.
Con Trossard attacking midfield.
Yeah, put Bakayoko on the right and dropped De Bruyne into midfield too.
Tedesco, mate.
That's funny.
Tedesco.
I'm guessing because he just thought he scored. He made that change thinking the goal was going to stand. So now he's dropped De Bruyne.
Bakayoko trying to find Trossard. Here's Johan Bakayoko again. Lovely pass into Onana.
As Nick Nat points out, Onana's header was going in anyway.
It didn't look like it was it?
Well, I don't know.
I think it would have bounced across the box. Here's Lukaku. Lovely little flick to Trossard, who drives it well. Fantastic stop from Dubravka. Hanko there gets fouled by Trossard. Smart there. As you say from Hanko.
She cleared it, it had gone straight to Doku. He knew exactly what he was doing.
You forget just how many quality players there are in this Slovakia side.
Yeah.
You've got
that's a
Lobotka, of
decent
course,
team.
at Napoli. Hanko at Feyenoord, I want to say. Milan Skriniar at PSG. You've got Dubravka, who's done a
Duda.
lot for
I like
Newcastle
Duda.
this season. Duda, who's bounced around the Bundesliga. He's at Hoffenheim or better, Hertha Berlin.
To Berlin.
One of those, I think. But yeah, a very solid defence.
Yeah. Long way to go in this game, but it just feels for Belgium like it's not going to come.
And that's the thing. I think a defence is so much more important than having a solid attack.
Yeah.
Because you could win the Euros without scoring a single goal.
Yeah.
Portugal almost did it. They drew every game in the groups, and they won the Euros in 2016. Their only actual win came in the quarterfinals, I believe. Everything else was penalties
That's incredible.
or draws. So you don't have to have a good attack.
That's what Southgate's trying to do.
Yeah. Bore us to a Euros win. Well, the end of it, we don't even care.
No, the penalty shot would be brilliant. That would be shit. Trying to sit there watching 0-0 for 120 minutes every single game.
Yeah. Yeah, cause I think the only win in normal time came in like the quarters.
Yeah.
Obviously, the final went into extra time, and Adair was the winning goal scorer.
Yes, bloody hell. And Ronaldo was managing.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, that's just Belgium playing with more purpose. Lukaku's sweating his nuts off. Yes, he did look particularly sweaty when after that goal. His shirt's also a different shade.
Good foot from Belgium
Doku.
again.
Trying to make something happen. De Bruyne. Doku. Trying to undefend the ball across the box. That's really well dealt with. Vavro again. Vavro in there just smashing it out of play.
Absolute unit.
Yeah.
And again, similarly to what we've seen, so ball whipped in, it's ran all the way through, it falls down for Carrasco, it's cleared, and now Slovakia will break, finding Bozanic. Don't know what he's doing, he's dancing around in circles, he's still going, but he has now lost it.
Yeah, Lukaku, by the way, has had 18 touches, 7 inside the opposition box, and missed 3 big chances in this game. All into the box, headed down. Lukaku! It's into the side netting.
Oh my days. We said earlier that one of the most criminal things to do in football is to hit it into the side netting. You've got to go far corner. Oh dear. Oh dear.
At least forced a save from there. Yeah, Lukaku. An arm and a leg offside there.
That thing is, the mannequin is an accurate representation of Lukaku.
No. It's a different sized man.
Slovakians cheering at this out goal like they've scored themselves.
Oh, it's that important, isn't it?
Yeah.
Result changing.
Poor decision from Dubravka though.
Now Jeremy Doku. Tries to take on Pekarik. Ball in. It spills out to Johan Bakayoko off the line. Incredible from Hanko.
And he's down in the goal with a head injury.
Wow.
The referee's got to see this and stop the game.
I was about to say that Bakayoko should have started, and there we go. He is going to stop the game now.
That is what you call incredible defending.
And this does look serious for Hanko. Hopefully he is all right.
Yeah.
I think he's just dazed though. He definitely took a ball to the head, I think.
But
So let's see this
Dubravka
chance
got away
again.
on it.
Jeremy Doku skins the fullback. Nice ball in, spills out to Bakayoko. Oh,
Oh,
he
no.
actually, it's his head colliding with a knee
His team,
of Skriniar there. Oh, sorry, no, of Vavro.
Shock. Bakayoko's got to score.
No, there's not a lot more. He
It's
just gets kneed in the face.
incredible defending. Bodies on the line, literally. Does so well as well to turn it away from goal.
Doku's the danger man, says Nick. Yeah, his unpredictability makes him impossible to deal with. He's back on his feet now, Hanko.
Worth it. It's going to hurt. And he's probably a bit dazed, but it's worth it if it means that Slovakia can hold on here. It's what you've got to do for your team sometimes. And it will be a Belgian drop ball very close to the Slovakian net.
Yeah.
Here we go then.
Odds on Krasko just scoring here.
Volleying it home.
Goes back through to Bast. And for a moment here, they will have 10 players, Slovakia. But they've wasted their chance. They're one absolute mess. And well, Dubravka, not exactly in a sprinting mood.
No.
As he sort of meanders over to that ball.
So many chances today for Belgium. They just haven't taken them.
Great defending. Incredible defending there.
Does want to sort his feet out as well. Could have easily smashed it into the back of his goalkeeper or given it to Lukaku or...
Slovakian fans absolutely loving this game though.
It's incredible. Another
Players
player.
giving it everything.
And this is Harrislin down for Slovakia. 25 to play. Hanko taking some words from his manager. Tedesco's got some words for the fourth official. Yeah, and again we see that, that I hate when players do that, leaning in onto a player as they jump for a header.
Yeah. Can be very dangerous.
Yeah.
Kevin De Bruyne tries to carry it forwards and gets fouled. Bosnia doesn't agree with that. De Bruyne. Here's De Bast. Now Carrasco. 25 minutes for Slovakia to hold on here.
They're doing well. They're doing really, really well. And if they can get a chance to, Harrison or Bosniak and get a second goal in this game, then that'd be absolutely massive. Next goal wins the game. Simple as that.
Yep.
Belgium score, they'll go on to win it. If Slovakia score, they'll hold on.
But yeah, Belgium facing Romania next. If they lose this, looking at that Romania side, the confidence and belief they played
Shoot
with.
from 25 yards out, he's done find the goal.
Oh, exactly. And if it's Courtois, I said, well, that's not going to work. But it's not. It's Castells. It might just work.
I don't think any goalkeeper in the world would have stopped those shots.
Okay.
Maybe the second one. But the first one was from... absolutely incredible.
De Bruyne pokes it wide. Here is Johan Bakayoko. Back to De Bruyne. Winds up for a shot and it's blocked in there. No De Bast. Carrasco. Onana. De Bast. Onana.
Good stuff from Belgium. They need to find a goal. Even one goal is not great. A draw is obviously better than a loss, but a draw isn't brilliant.
De Bruyne. Here's Lukaku. And time has unfortunately stopped, but Lukaku's shifted it on again. And they've lost the ball. And Slovakia away. That's not a free kick.
No referee.
That's not a free kick.
No referee. You've got that all wrong, mate. Don't know who this referee is. I've never seen him before. He's been marching around with it today. Left, right and centre.
That's a great tackle.
Yeah.
That is a great tackle from Duda, and Slovakia would have been away. No idea why he's decided to give that. That's a complete dive from Onana.
Sweden manager's furious.
Slovakia.
Sorry. Is he offering his glasses to the
Is that Calzona?
Yeah, Francesco.
Yeah, you're right there, Nick. Never a free kick.
And if Belgium score from this, that is so unlucky.
Yeah.
Because that would be a crap decision. De Bruyne over it, going to whip it in. KDB not been good today. Can he?
Could make a difference here though. That's a poor ball.
And Slovakia will get the chance to get out and to push up onto Belgium.
Bruyne being hounded for there.
And forcing them back brilliantly all the way back to Castells. Tedesco's baffled as to why his side have gone from attacking free kick to their goalkeeper. Good header in there from Valva.
Lobotka wins it back. Smashed clear by Skriniar.
Bosniak was pulled to the floor and then stood on. Referee hasn't given it. I don't know how he hasn't given that. Ref must have, ref is having a bit of a moment here. Because Bosniak, he's been pulled to the ground, and then I think Onana's just gone on, stood on him accidentally, I think.
Well, I think that will be his last involvement there,
Yeah.
Bosniak. Couple of changes for Slovakia here. That looks like number 18, Strelic, to replace Bosniak.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Get a big, tall striker on there. Bit of physicality.
Play hold up, like Romania did earlier with Dragus.
Best name in the world.
It's got to. Bosniak, good game today. Worked hard up there. Now Strelic has got to bring that same work rate.
Yeah. Definitely. And then looks like another change, or a change in midfield makes sense. Get a bit of legs, get a bit of energy. So Harrison off, Suslov on. That's on the left wing then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so a bit of energy in that front line means they can keep up this relentless pressing. And here is the first involvement of the game for Strelic. Lobotka carrying it forwards. Gives it out wide to Suslov. Tries to cut it back, and that was a good chance. Huge tackle in there. Drops now for Strelic, but he's unable to make anything of it, and it looks like De Bruyne will bring it the other way. Doku tries to come inside. One back again. They just can't hold on to it. Yare Kukcha. Exchanging passes here with Strelic. Tries to find Schranz. It's going to drop in there again for Strelic. Now Jersey. Is it Jersey Duda?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. I know it's Duda.
Andre, sorry.
Andre.
Ball wide now. Suslov will fight Vout Face, but Vout Face there with the physical advantage. Suslov taking him into this corner. Hounding after the Belgian players for the ball. That's the energy they needed off the bench.
They've won it back.
And that is out for a goal kick.
But again, brilliant work rate. You're running down the clock and you're putting him under pressure. And you never know. If he does that enough, he will win corners and will win. Will win the ball back.
100%, yeah. It's that fight, it's that desire from Slovakia that's getting them the ball back. That's getting them into this, keeping them in this. 20 minutes to go. Can they hold on? What a day of upsets we've seen in Group E. Will that continue this evening with Austria, France? Well, what an incredible storyline it would be if that does happen.
A man can do it.
Castagna. Trossard. Knocks it across to De Bast.
De Bruyne can't get under his control and Slovakia will get the ball back. And again can run down the clock and play their football.
Andre Duda loses it, and here come Belgium. Chance for Bakayoko. Lukaku. Oh, that's just awful
terrible.
Again from
it's terrible
Lukaku
from
Belgium. And yeah, get that all wrong. Vout Face touched it down to De Vast. Now Belgium will look to bring it forwards. Onana. It's cut out. Drops again for Onana. Carrasco. Onana. Carrasco again.
Slovakia have held on so well here. They've got to hold out for another 18 minutes.
De Bruyne feeds it through. Trossard can't get there. That'll be swept up by Dubravka.
Who again will take his time. He's in absolutely no rush to get this game moving again. Belgium have got to find something special. It's not going to... The goal's not going to come like this. They need to find some magic. Someone needs to come up with something. And the players on the pitch should be able to do that. Free kick there to Belgium from the goal kick. But yeah, Nick, that Belgian kit does seem to, absorb a lot of sweat and things.
Yeah. Can't be helpful.
No. Is it a Castore one?
No, it's Adidas, isn't it? Look at the shorts.
Oh, yeah.
I was just thinking, is it Castore?
Is it the colour? I guess it's the colour. Maybe it shows up more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the fact they've got Lukaku, he's a sweaty man.
Yeah, Vout Face and De Bruyne are also playing their eye. It is hot. It's not. It is a hot day.
Yeah. Equally, Frankfurt hasn't been as hot. You compare it to like Berlin and Munich. It's relatively chill, but still warm. Still very warm.
Foul was brilliant.
A little heavy from De Vast.
Exactly what Slovakia need.
Indeed.
Is to win free kicks like that. Very smart play. Tielemans coming on for Belgium, coming on for Leandro Trossard. So that will be De Bruyne further up the pitch in the attacking midfield role, and then Tielemans will come into the pivot, I presume. There's no way they'll play Tielemans in the attack and keep De Bruyne in the pivot. No, yeah. So De Bruyne been playing further up again.
It just keeps making more bizarre decisions. There's they've got to go for the game a bit.
You can't go like for like now. Really surprised by what Tedesco has done today. And it could be costly.
The tactical shift's a weird one. Did he just think that Slovakia would be an easier opponent they could trial it against? I just don't get it.
Yeah, no.
They've not used it throughout any of qualifying.
No.
They played a 3-4-3 throughout all of it, and then turned up here and gone, well, let's throw that out the window. We've got a new thing here. Odd decision. about face. Now Castagna. Onana. Well, I don't really know how the 3-4-3 works with that midfield because De Bruyne's not playing. Presumably shouldn't play in a pivot. It's not going to get the best out of him.
On the left, isn't he?
What?
Does he play on the wing?
We could, but then you take Trossard out. You just Trossard or Doku. So it's a difficult team to balance, but they just don't have any defenders for them to play a fullback.
Tielemans on the pitch 30 seconds and he's already brought down Suslav. And that is a yellow card for the Belgian midfielder. 15 minutes to go. Slovakia still holding firm to deny Belgium a way back into this game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just having a 1-0 lead like this can turn a team into warriors. It definitely can.
Oh yeah, trust me. Yeah, it's incredible. Great ball in.
There's a chance, Strelic. I know how to divert that
won a
goal.
corner. Because the longer you hold on, the more motivated you are to hold on. The longer that Slovakia keep it at 1-0, the stronger they will be to keep fighting.
That belief starts to...
Because suddenly, because they'd gone from half an hour ago, 14 minutes, and then they go, we've only got 10 minutes to hold on. Then we've got 5 minutes to go. Keep battling.
Yeah, indeed. Slovakia corner now. Ball whipped in. It's a little clumsy. It's going to drop in there now for Strelic, who has the ball. Suslov, ball in. That's going to go over everyone. It'll be kept alive here by Vavro. Duda whips it in there once more, headed away, and that's out of play for a Slovakia throw. Smartly left there by by Vavro. Sorry.
Yeah.
13 minutes to go. Gary says the minutes gets longer as the clock ticks down though. Also, hello Jack. Hi Gary. Good to see you.
Yeah, I guess.
Duda tries to bring it inside. Here is Stanislav Lobotka.
Because the fight within you gets stronger to hold on, but obviously it takes more energy to hold on.
Yeah. Chance now for Slovakia, but that.
And honestly, all that would be wiped out if Slovakia would have scored a second goal.
Gosh, I just thought that was a Germany top before I put on my glasses. All I could see were the sleeve colours. Yeah, I thought they were a bit Belgium-ish.
That would not be allowed.
No, that would be awful. I thought I'll throw a Roma shirt on. It's a little bit of white for Slovakia, a little bit of Belgium-ish colours.
I'll just put on this in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you worn that same shirt all weekend?
No, I did have to double check.
I was going to say.
I did look at the previous streams.
I don't remember you wearing anything different.
No, I did.
Other than an England shirt on the England's game.
No, I do double check. So it doesn't look like I live in this room and just get out on the street and go to bed.
Yeah. It's not far from the truth. But...
I mean, no, it's not.
Tielemans.
I didn't get changed and what?
Wow.
De
Bruyne dealt with. Strelic. Now Tielemans.
I still think Belgium have got time to get a couple goals in this game.
Bakayoko, Onana, Lukaku, Bakayoko, Carrasco.
Bringing Bakayoko on was a weird one for me. I don't really know what he's offered.
Well, he's looked dangerous. He easily could have scored. It wasn't for Hanko becoming the world's greatest goal line clearance.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, but yeah, throwing his body in the line.
I don't know. And as Nick says, but for Belgium, the minutes go quicker as they run out of time, 100%. For one team, the clock is going rapid time. For one team, it's going so slowly.
Ball in from De Bruyne, headed down by Onana, headed wide by Onana. 10 to play. Not long left at all.
And changes for Slovakia.
Changes are afoot.
Or a change.
That is Duris on for Scrans.
Yeah, Scrans.
Hope it's
The
Scrans.
goal scorer. Nice finish.
That's awful from Castile, so you watch that back.
Nice finish.
Should have saved it.
Really nice.
Good finish, really. Should have saved it.
Time is a funny old thing. It definitely is knick-knack. That's one thing. I think doing so many streams has made the days feel so much longer.
Yeah.
Like my days felt so long today. I've done
Very
so
true.
much.
Because if not, I'd just sit in front of the Euros, obviously like watching it, and then get to it. Oh, that's it.
Exactly.
Day's over.
Because if we didn't do this as a stream, I would sit down at 1:45, put the first game on, and then suddenly I'd look at the time, and it would be 10 o'clock, and that's like my day's gone. I've watched
Because Harry
3
doesn't
games
cook for
of football.
himself, food just appears in front of him. So he just sit there. That one's not false.
No, but you act like I'm Lord Muck and sit there on my throne and
You're a
cook-
little bit like
bring.
that.
Well, no, I'm respectful and polite, and I can cook. People just don't want me to cook for them.
Yeah, I can cook, it just tastes like shit.
Exactly, you didn't.
It's all raw.
It's fucking raw.
Carrasco. Yeah. Just don't do chicken.
It's pink.
Oh,
Then,
no,
it's
no.
pink.
Tries to switch the play. Henko. Here comes Slovakia. Duda. Ball down the line into Duda. Trying to make something happen. Did that come back? It did. And Slovakia have a corner with 8 minutes to go. Yeah, it says other than Scotland, no teams look terrible so far. Well, Croatia were pretty poor, first half especially. Second half they got better. But it still wasn't great. England. Hilarious. Just trying to remember all the games we've watched.
I did this. Might as well ask you because I asked everyone in Romania, Ukraine, favourite game of the tournament so far. Now, what I said is that our things will be slightly thingy because the streams we haven't done, we haven't really watched the games.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, well, I haven't.
I've watched every game.
So I didn't watch Poland, Netherlands.
Yeah, fair enough.
I said I watched the stream, but I didn't watch the game, so I couldn't really say it's my favourite game.
I saw half of Ukraine Romania, which is a shame because that's probably up there.
That's
it
mine.
It wouldn't be my favourite game because I didn't see all of it.
It's either it's either that one or Slovenia Denmark for me. The way that Slovenia held it at 1-0 down, and then the way they came back in their game was brilliant.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I know a lot of people like Gary and Archie said earlier. They said Netherlands and Germany.
I thought Germany played really, really well. The Netherlands game was a good game.
I'll be completely honest. I forgot that Germany game.
I really like watching Spain, but the second half did kind of drag because they'd won the game and they didn't really do anything. Italy, Albania is well up there for me. That Albania fight, right? If I think if Manai's goal went in the 89th minute,
Gary
that
said
would
that.
the tournament.
Gary said that, but the second half was just a bit of a drag. I think I said that game would have been so good if Albania were 1-0 up at half time. If they'd held on till half time, that game would have got very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, Nick Nass saying as a spectacle, I enjoyed Poland, Netherlands. Fair enough. Yeah, I thought it was a really good game. The fact that Poland scored first and then Netherlands had to come at them.
That's the thing. Obviously, you both missed Ukraine Romania today. I mean, I know Gary was there and a few other people were there. That was so good.
Well, the statue goal went in the middle of a business lesson.
Oh,
that was fives.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, I was walking, and I just scrolled.
Because
I checked it at about 50 minutes. Nothing. I checked when I arrived, and it was like 3. I was like, how on earth has that happened? I then quickly watched the goals.
Because the statue goal went in against the run of play, I thought, in the first half. Second half, I thought Ukraine made a game of it. Ukraine did well, and then out of nowhere again, Romania came out. It was another incredible goal, this time from Marin, and then Romania was so good in that second half from that point.
Yeah.
That was the other game in Group B. This game in Group B is 6 minutes away from being the biggest upset of the tournament so far. We are 6 minutes away from a Slovakia win against Belgium. And the fans are doing what they can to cheer their side on, to motivate their team, to get this game across the line. Because it would be massive if they could do so. And also put Belgium in a spot of bother. Nick was saying Croatia were unlucky, I thought.
They just didn't really create anything, did they?
No.
Other than the penalty, I don't remember any huge chances. And Spain just weren't at it second half because they were 3-0 up. They need to be. They could have won as heavily as Germany did, I think.
Also, do Belgium count as being terrible today?
Yeah, they played crap. But I don't think they're a terrible team. But they have played really poorly here.
They will be, what, the third side of this tournament to not
bringing
score?
that forwards. Cuts it back, Lukaku, and it's there. You spoke too soon, Harry, because Belgium draw level. Belgium 1, Slovakia 1. Louis Openda with a fantastic drive down the left-hand side. Cuts it back, and Romelu Lukaku finally finds the back of the net.
Well, a big 4 minutes now. And I feel like I've jinxed it there. As I was literally saying, that Belgium haven't scored. They find the back of the net. Slovakia have fought well, but they just get carved open too easily here. They get caught too high up the pitch. Openda beats Vavra too easily. Lukaku's left unmarked in the penalty area, and it's a really nice finish. And this is a massive 4 minutes now. Massive 4 minutes, because Belgium will have their tails up. Slovakia have got to dig deep. If not, Belgium could win this game.
Louis Openda, that really nice drive. Does that put him in with a shot of starting?
Maybe
in the next game.
Vavra's got to do better to stop him. Stop Little Pender.
Skriniar's got to get touch tight.
Yeah,
marking him there.
I mean, Tedesco's gone sprinting up. Look at that, celebrating like that against a point.
Well, realistically, it keeps them alive. If they'd lost this, suddenly they're definitely not top of the group.
And they could have gone to win. Big 3 minutes now, and they are checking it. They are having a look.
Decision, Lukaku, no goal.
I don't know what they're looking at. Nor does Lukaku.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't
Was it a foul from Openda
on
Vavro?
Didn't look like it. I think Vavro's trying to grab him. Or was it a hand? I don't think so. Oh, it's dubious there.
That could be.
But does it make any? Does that have any impact?
That's handball though.
It's not.
The referee's gonna go have a look.
This
This
not
is
handball.
a huge moment in the game.
Does that help him in any way? There's no significant contact.
It's hard to tell from.
I love it for the sake of Slovakia.
I like this. They've got the spike technology. That's cool. In the ball, so the ball tracks move. So clearly that's taking a significant touch. It's picked up on the
as Nick says there in the law, that's handball, but it's a shitty one, isn't it? Because that has no impact.
I don't know.
Well, look.
Kind of pushes. The referee's made his decision. He's ruled it off.
Ruled out for handball.
It's a dodgy one, but again...
Lukaku, for the second time in this game, has a goal disallowed by VAR.
The problem is, I know it's a dodgy one, but you have to go to the law.
Oh, yeah, no, I completely understand. Yeah, I get that.
And for the second time today, Slovakia are saved by VAR.
The problem with the handball rule is it's impossible to judge. Because, you'd have to, it's either got to be, yes, it's up to interpretation, or every hand hits, every time it hits the hand, that's it. Either way, it's a terrible rule. Because either you're giving the refs just the choice to do whatever the fuck they want, or you're just, or if it just lightly brushes your hand, that's, that's off.
Problem is, it's a hard one because you can't, you can't say play with your hands.
Well, we were all thinking it, so thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah, no, you can't. But what could they do? Goalkeepers are pointless.
Look at who grabs it, just runs at the goal. Lightly jogs towards the goal. It's just rugby then, with a round ball.
No, you can't kick it in. Oh, you can kick it in rugby at certain intervals.
Yeah, maybe this one's the other way around. You can only use your hands at certain intervals. You can't hold.
You can't score your hands. But you can technically score your hands. Well, past the 90 minutes, Belgium have 7 minutes.
Where did that come from? VAR check wasn't that long.
Where's 7
Hanko was
minutes
down
come
for a bit,
from?
weren't he, with a head injury?
Not 7 minutes.
No.
That says to me, like...
Tedesco slipped the fourth
Yeah,
finger.
That's a big hand from Dubravka. So
De
now for
Bruyne.
Slovakia, they reset to the 83rd minute.
Ball in. Here's Bakayoko, and he lashes it well wide.
He's cleared it for Slovakia. Well, Belgium,
I
2...
love, by the way, how Lukaku has the audacity to complain at everyone.
What do you mean?
Like,
Bakayoko for missing there.
yeah, right, Trossard not passing, Bakayoko lashing that wide. You watch Lukaku play, he has no leg to stand on. Literally at times.
Yeah. Rambling around. It's just...
I love as well how imagine how giddy UEFA must be. They got to use that little what would you call it?
The telemetry thing. The graph.
Yeah. Is it a snickometer? Something like that.
Fuck is that?
I think that's what it's called. Snickometer. I think that's what the technology is.
No.
What do they call it in cricket?
Ultra edge.
Hmm.
It's not that, because the whole point is it's kind of checking whether it edged off the bat.
But did it edge off the hand?
Right.
Did offender edge it? The cat goes offside again.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard because on one hand you feel like Belgium have got unlucky, but on the other hand they've been crap.
Yeah.
They should never be in this scenario. Yes, they've had 2 goals disallowed, but they should not be in this situation.
Yeah, they're 2 goals where if they're given back in the day, nobody complains.
Yeah.
But in the VAR era with rules, you have to stick to them. You have to play by the rules. They're gonna get given.
Yeah, but you have to give credit to the referees. I mean, again, the FA need to have a look at what FIFA are doing because they've got automated offsides. They've got graphs. Here's De Bruyne. Shot, save.
Well, he just couldn't get much contact behind that De Bruyne. It's never going to be a serious challenge.
No. And Dubravka will sit on that ball for as long as possible. And someone's gone down here for Slovakia. It's Duda, a bit of cramp.
Yeah. Already got a hefty amount of additional time. This is only going to delay proceedings longer.
Equally, the referee called half-time 40 seconds early in the first half, so just be prepared.
Did it? I didn't notice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Add on 2 minutes. Blues whistle after about a minute and 23. Not that exactly, just,
Fascinating.
roughly.
So Duda's coming off now for Aubert. That is a 5 back for Slovakia, I think. Well, based on numbers.
There should be 10. There will be just 10 blokes just in a line.
2 banks of 5.
Yeah.
So what is that? 5-4-1?
Probably, yeah. Because the wingers will drop. Duda's come off.
So I don't think they're going 5-2-3. 3-4-3, let's go for it.
Nick a goal. We need goal difference in the match for Romania. Well, I'd probably say about 4 minutes to go then. Potentially 5. Gonna look at the graph again.
Let me see if I'm right. I'm going to Google a snickometer. I think that's what it's called.
It does spike when it hits the defender's hand. It does hit his hand, there's no question about that.
Yeah, it's used in cricket. Snickometer, commonly known as snicko, is a system used in cricket to determine whether the ball edges the bat. There you go, you said I don't know cricket.
You didn't actually, you know what it's called.
Yeah, Paul told me about it.
Oh, right. Do you actually?
No.
Oh, right.
I don't know where I've heard that.
Face.
De Bast.
Tielemans.
Plays it in behind, and Dubravka's going to let that run.
Smart.
For a goal kick.
Really smart. Slovakia just running down the clock.
Alex says seems like Belgium are taking the defeat. Well, I don't think it's by choice.
Look at the
Not
fans.
playing very
Miserable
well.
bunch.
You're not going to be buzzing, are you?
Slovakian fans are though. The flags, the scarves. They're cheering their side on. He looks... Oh, no, that's... No, I hate that.
What?
Sad because their team are losing. They notice they're on camera and start smiling and laughing.
I'm waving. I'll go middle finger.
Yeah.
And clearly UEFA, the camera operator didn't want that. UEFA feed, because they've gone absolutely not cut away.
Celebrating on camera.
If he just stood there sobbing.
Yeah, but if you're team 1-0 down, I'm not going to celebrate because someone's put a camera on me.
No, I'll be furious.
Hit him. Oh, I don't hit like that. That was really shit.
Oh.
I was trying to do it without that, like just.
Don't mess with me.
Knock them out, mate.
Swatting flies. Here comes Slovakia. Driving forwards. Slav just cannot break through the last line of Belgium's defence there.
Hit with a... Onana driving through. 30 seconds of the 97.
Like the doors of a saloon.
Yeah, you're fighting two people.
Nick, that says, as an upset, this is on par with Romania beating Ukraine. Both Ukraine and Belgium were 2.
No, this is bigger. This is bigger.
On to get the 3 points. Or 2-1 to get the 3 points. The problem is, I get bigger though, because Romania's closer to Ukraine. Not just geographically, but also in terms of.
I don't know though, because I would say that. But yes, Belgium are better than Ukraine, but I would say that Slovakia are better than. I guess on paper, yes. But now, yes. Okay, I'm wrong.
I don't think Slovakia are a better team than Romania.
I think on paper they probably are. Or they were.
Were they?
A year ago. You know what I'm saying? Recent history, Slovakia are better than Romania. In terms of the odds and things.
I'm not sure. I mean, I don't trust odds anyway. But,
this is bigger. This is bigger. This is Belgium losing. Badly.
Yeah, this is big.
Although, as I say that, no. Slovakia clear it. Belgium have given up. They're walking. Their players are walking.
Even if you think that Romania are worse than Slovakia, the gulf between Belgium and Slovakia is bigger than the gap between Ukraine and
yeah. And that is a foul. That is it. What a win!
Wow, that is incredible scenes for Slovakia. We wrote them off, I think, in our preview. We said they'd be bottom of the group. But boy, have they proved us wrong. And Group E seems to be the group of surprises. Timothy Castagna with a look of bewilderment on his face. He's processing how on earth Belgium have lost this opening game of Euro 2024. But the Slovakian fans, they're not taking any time to process anything. They're way too happy. The Belgian fans, way too depressed to consider anything right now. That's an awful start to the group. With the game against Romania, who won 3-0 today, coming up on Saturday, with a game, of course, against Ukraine after that, who should be a strong team, are Belgium at risk of being grouped?
Big trouble. Belgium in big trouble, but take nothing away from Slovakia. It is all about them today. A huge result. A massive win. Thoroughly deserves. And look at that in Group E. Romania and Slovakia both sat on 3 points, with Belgium and Ukraine on 0. Who would have? I would have not predicted that at the start of today.
No.
I'd have lost a lot of money.
Not a single person in the world would have predicted Romania and Slovakia both to win. I imagine the odds on that were
But this is why we love football. It is a funny game sometimes, and it delivers the best outcomes.
Yeah. Definitely so. But yeah, we've got 3 games left of match week 1. Later tonight, join me live for Austria versus France. Then tomorrow, we've got Turkey versus Georgia and Portugal versus Czechia. I'm not sure who's on what yet, but we will we'll work that out and I'll tell you in the later stream. But that is everything from us for now. Join us again, or join me again in 45 minutes time. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you very soon.
Bye.